I think it was Paul Tillich who wrote that doubt is not the opposite of faith. Doubt is an element of faith. I would agree with that. My own faith journey has been characterized by frequent episodes of significant doubt where I questioned whether I had arrived at a particular point by anything other than crazy, capricious, irrational thought. And I had to step back and really walk back through those steps to see, is there in fact a strong, rational argument here about being a believer? And are all of the things that I have embraced, particularly as a Christian, defensible, or have I been talking myself into something that is not based on a firm foundation? Just as Polkinghorne has talked about, I have been inspired, I think, more by those moments of severe doubt than by those glorious moments of feeling close to God, where God is right beside me, although I have had some of those. For the most part, I am either blessed or cursed by having arrived at my faith on a largely intellectual ground, as opposed to having this as a childhood experience or one that is particularly strong in an emotional kind of aspect. And that means that I question it on an intellectual ground on a regular basis. I'm greatly benefited by having the chance to be able to read what others have written who are in the same boat, including Polkinghorne, who has helped me quite a bit. I'm particularly fond of N.T. Wright as a scholar, a theologian of the highest order, who, for my skepticism, when I'm having one of those days, provides a really good antidote in terms of walking through particularly the historical basis of our faith and the historical nature of Christ and the resurrection. But I am constantly beset by these various uncertainties. And of course, as one is more visible talking about science and faith, you have all the more reason to worry about whether you're promoting something that you're really sure of. So it's another reason to have even more of those uncertainties as you're about to address 1,000 people who are looking to you to tell it like it is. But it's a great gift, actually. And the opportunity to keep walking down this path certainly provides a great deal of intellectual ferment. It draws me in connection with people I would otherwise never have met or had the chance to learn from. And I think it is the way to maintain, for me, just because of the way I've approached this, a vibrant faith and not one that grows stale. That's what I fear most, would be a faith that grows complacent, stale, based upon arguments that you've sort of forgotten, but you know they're back there somewhere. That would seem to be a tough spot to end up in. I guess I've not had that experience yet, and I hope not to.